think you're like when I was a little girl.
You think I'm like when you were a little girl?
Forget it. The moment's past.
Is this about your toast?
How'd you get that?
Gina gave it to me. Very well written. There are several compelling anecdotes. The fonts suit the tone. Good work. I did feel, however, the word choice could have been improved in spots. I marked them awk for awkward.
Desk Sergeant said we're hosting a forensic sciences course?
Yes, taught by Dr. Ronald Yee.
He revolutionized the field of forensic entomology. He is a rock star.
Oh, please, rock stars wish they were he. The man can tell how long a corpse has been decomposing just by studying the maggots inside. I'd like to see Barbra Streisand do that.
Not sure Barbra Streisand counts as a rock star, sir.
She sings in English. That's rock music. When I was a detective, my old CO, Jim Martins, used to keep us on our toes by having us solve brain teasers. I thought maybe you'd like to try one?
Don't just tease my brain, Captain. Really go to town on it.
Yeah, bring it on, sir. I love puzzles. They're like power squats for your mind.
Good. Here's the problem. There are 12 men on an island.
There was a binder.
Not anymore.
No! You can still mentor me if we don't work together. We could meet for breakfast every day. You could teach me over eggs.
Eggs for breakfast. Further behind than I thought.
Ah! No, look, okay, there are 10 hours left, sir. If you talk fast enough, you can teach me everything.
Interesting. Okay. You have to take notes. Do you think you can keep up?
Let's just say I was president of the Stenographers Club in high school for a reason.
Was the reason because you were the only member?
Yes.
Here's an idea. Santiago and I will impress him with the depth of our forensic knowledge, and you can wow him with your stoic, silent demeanor. No stories. Understood?
Stoic. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for having me at the 9-9. Sorry I'm late, just had to deal with some family issues. Cousins, right?
So cool.
This one is labeled August 21st.
Morning. This one is August 21st evening.
This entire diary is about an episode of House Hunters.
This is going to take forever. I actually took a speed reading course. I tested at 800 WPM.
That's pathetic. I tested at 802.
That's pretty close to Holt's score.
No, 802 is incredible. She pwned me. I read the entire Urban Dictionary so I could converse with the other uniformed officers. Finished it in 47 minutes.
I've never been so attracted to a gay man before. And I dated several in college.
Shall we have a read-off, Santiago?
We don't have finger guards.
So we do it raw. Okay.
Is that my childhood caboodle?
It most certainly is, but don't worry. I removed the scrunchies, old report cards, and photos of young Al Gore. I'm better looking than him anyway.
We're talking a young Al Gore? Peralta, you do make me laugh.
Okay, sticks a little bit.
It should take 70 seconds for you to fully gauge someone's character. Here's what to look for. Grammar, posture, scent, attire, level of perspiration, type of shirt color.
What's the best type of shirt collar?
English spread, obviously, but let's hold the questions until the end. When people say good morning, they mean hello. When people say, how are you, they mean hello. When people say, what's up, they mean I am a person not worth talking to. There are 2 acceptable sleep positions. On back, toes up, arms crossed, or on back, toes up, arms at the side. Do not trust any child that chews bubblegum flavored bubble gum. Do not trust any adult that chews gum at all. Never vacation in Banff.
So today I want to focus on facial reconstruction. For over a century, we used plaster casts to help identify decomposed John and Jane Does.
We buried my Nana Boyle at the family farm, but because of the soil's high salt content, you turn into jerky. Never mind. Please continue.
Now I need one person per group to have a plaster cast made of their head.
Will he or she be able to speak?
Not while the plaster's on, no.
I vote Charles.
I was gonna vote me too. I mean, I know the plaster can dry out your skin, but as a Boyle, I'm aggressively moist.
Well, you gotta close that mouth, Boyle.
Shh. Keep still and quiet.
Okay, partner. Let's bang this out. Should we grab a cup of coffee, bounce some theories off each other?
I solved it already.
Oh. Then should we grab a cup of coffee? You could tell me what you found out?
No, we can do it here. The fires were set by Richard Wilcox, a firefighter who was first on the scene at all 3 fires.
Okay, now we just have to work backwards, figure out why.
He was up for a promotion and wanted to look like a hero.
Yep, but how are we gonna find this bastard after all these years?
He owns a store. I have the address.
Okay, I could drive.
No, you don't know where we're going. But if you'd like a cup of coffee, there's an old bakery in that neighborhood. The coffee there is terrible, but I would enjoy the nostalgia.
I love terrible coffee. Now let's put away Richard Wilcox, that no-good punk.
He's 86 years old.
You don't outgrow punk, sir.
So what's all this?
I'm making a Christmas present for Captain Holt. I know, he has a strict no-gift policy, but I found a loophole.
Like your loophole last year?
So, I was just gonna throw out this brand new squash racket, but then I thought, hey, maybe the captain could use it.
I don't want your garbage.
No, it was a very expensive gift.
Aha, suspicions confirmed.
I asked the captain what qualified as a gift, and he said anything I spent money on. Then I realized my time is worth nothing.
Sounds like you're bragging, but that's just a sad statement.
I'm making a scrapbook of his professional highlights. Newspaper clippings, police reports, pictures. It's got every moment of his career, from Ray to Z.
This is a very bad idea.
I know, I'm not happy with the title either, but my backup was Keep Holting On, but that just makes him sound like he's sick. Hello, partner.
2 coffees. Black for me, milk for you.
You remembered how I like it.
Yes, with milk. Just one ingredient.
And you remembered it.
How's it going?
What do you want, Terry? Or are you just here to fan some more flames?
No, I'm just here to see who's losing and therefore has to wear this hat I made that says more stupider. Fine, yeah, I'm fanning flames. Fan, Santiago.
Don't call her Santiago. Call her Virginia Slim, because I'm smoking her.
Damn, Ray.
You guys are moving fast, but there's no way you're actually comprehending anything. I'm taking my time and reading deliberately, and you know what they say. Slow and steady wins the race.
Classic reg reader bullcrap.
Yeah, what are you gonna say next? That you read to relax? To solve that problem, we would use fluid dynamic analysis.
That is exactly right. Well done. Where's your friend? Shouldn't he be here for the plaster removal?
Something came up, so he had to remove the mask, which came off quite easily, and run out.
It was urgent police business. Bunch of kids are being held hostage, so he had to go deal with that.
Oh, well, if you need to leave to provide him with backup, you
No,
can...
it's
children
a
can handle
teachable moment.
themselves.
Before I make that ask, is there anything else we can do?
I'm pretty sure there is. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I am now. We need ye! Ooh.
Isn't that that guy that led that seminar where you guys turned Boyle into a mummy and then you pushed him down the stairs?
Whoa, Rosa, easy. No one pushed Boyle down the stairs.
Right, we may have plastered his eyes shut and left him to wander around blindly, but he fell down on his own. It was a classic accident.
Exactly.
I must say, this is quite good. Is this sauce for your chicken or my lamb?
I don't know.
Should we try it?
Let's risk it.
Go. Boom.
It's amazing.
I don't care for it, but I tried. And what a story for Kevin. 5 minutes left. What have I missed? Professional handshake.
We did that. Fingers with a ½ centimeter spread, up, down, then separate.
Good. Acceptable fabrics.
Cotton or cotton blend. Wool is for outerwear only, and silk is for sex workers or musicians.
Right. Good desserts.
There are none. If you were hungry, you should have had more dinner.
That's it. We're done. You've been mentored.
Oh my God! We did it! I can't believe we did it! Oh no. We did it. It's over.
Yes, I agree. Up, down, separation.
Separation.
How are insects going to help us? There weren't any in or around the body.
Oh my God. You still think forensic entomology is all blowflies and screwworms, don't you?
It's a good one, Santiago. You should take the lieutenant's exam. Hey,
You're just gonna let her fail us.
I'm sorry about your precious grade, Santiago, but this isn't about you.
This isn't about you, me. This isn't about you and you. That grade is the only thing standing between me and a future where you're not my captain anymore. Wunsch failed the 9-0 and their captain was fired.
I attempted to cajole her, but she rebuffed me. I'm not a man of unlimited cajoling.
Well, you better become one. Because I need you in command. This precinct needs you in command. Cajole up, Captain.
What worked for me was replacing my bad addiction with a good addiction. Exercise. Grab your sneakers, Santiago. You're joining me on a lunchtime jog.
Great. We could talk a little, chat about the job, do some mentor-mentee bonding.
We will exercise in silence. No headphones either. Music is a crutch. And completion. So how do you feel?
Really good. No nicotine cravings at all.
The magic of endorphins. I'm in a state of total euphoria.
Clearly. Listen, I gotta jump in there.
Hello, Kevin. No, I haven't seen it. I very much doubt that. Why would the housekeeper steal your belt? What husband? She's a widow. Uh-oh, I have to go. Santiago, are you smoking in there?
No,
Why do I see smoke?
that's steam. I'm in the shower.
Dr. Yee has recently bred a species of fly that has increased sensitivities to certain human proteins.
They can detect trace amounts of blood, even if it's been cleaned with bleach.
Or masked with animal urine.
Oh, I was building to that. Thanks for stealing my thunder.
This is nasty. Terry hates bugs. Too many eyes and legs.
Would you still hate bugs if I told you that there were thousands of tiny mites that live in your eyebrows and that keep them from being weighed down by oils?
Yes.
Look, I really think we should go with the feds on this.
No, we're bringing in Yee. I'll make the call right now.
Oh, can I listen on speaker?
This is the best job I've ever had, and it would be foolish to give it up over a petty feud. Here, this is for you. It's a grade for your performance these past 2 days. A letter grade so as to not be weird about it.
Oh my God, you really shouldn't have. An A. Thank you. Just curious, does your system have pluses in it, or is like A the highest?
Neither of you have even taken a bathroom break.
Are you kidding me? Do you think world record holder Howard Berg would stop in the middle of a read-off to expel? What's going on, Santiago?
It's nothing. It's my guide finger. It's got paper burn.
Let me see. Santiago, you're hurt. Don't be a hero. Damn, you must have been cooking.
I was.
Let's take a break. Put some ointment on that.
Right. And when I come back, my finger's slipping all over the page. Nice try. I'm not falling for any of your tricks.
Oh, but you already have. While you were waggling your finger in the air, I've been reading all this time out of the corner of my eye.
Damn it!
Nog nog. Little Christmas humor.
Yeah, it's the nog from eggnog used in place of nog.
I stand corrected. He loved it.
So, I was just looking through some old files, and I think I may have found a mistake in a closed case.
Which one?
It was actually, now that I think of it, if I'm remembering correctly, and I could be wrong on this,
It's
but
the Brooklyn broiler.
What? That dirtbag flamed out ages ago. Why were you looking at that case?
She was making you a gift.
not a gift, snitch. It didn't cost me anything, just my worthless man hours.
From Ray to Z? I thought I told you no gifts. Take this away and bring me the broiler's file. I'll look into this mistake.
Actually, the evidence is part of the scrapbook, so I have to leave the whole thing.
Fine. I'll look at the relevant pages, but as for the rest, I will not peruse. He's here! Dr. Yee's on his way up. How's my breath?
Perfect. He's gonna love it.
This is not a good color on you guys. Speaking of bad looks, Sarge, what is going on with your eyebrows, man?
I shaved them off because of the bugs. Sharon said you couldn't notice.
Sharon lied, Terry. You look like a straight-up fool.
Damn, Rosa.
No, Diaz is right. Your face is horrifying. You should leave before. Hello, Dr. Yee. Out back now.
Captain Holt, nice to see you again.
Please call me Raymond. Unless that feels weird, you don't have to. I'll answer to anything.
Raymond works. So, I understand you have a potential crime scene and you'd like to find some blood. Well, I've brought along several hundred of my best detectives to help out.
Oh my God, I'm starstruck.
We all are.
You don't know what the solution is.
Excuse me?
Here's how we cracked it. I took the photo of you demolishing Amy's spirit and made these clever t-shirts that say #nerdfail.
It's not that clever.
It's hilarious.
Look at this. Your expression is the same as Amy's because you're both devastated that you just let down your mentors.
I looked at your calendar. You're supposed to have breakfast with your old CO.
You wanted us to solve the problem before you saw him.
That's crazy.
She's right.
What? No.
He posed that problem to me 20 years ago. Every time I see him, he asked, "Do you have the answer yet?" And I never have. Those islanders and their pathetic seesaw haunt my dreams. They mock me in my sleep, riding up and down on a teeter-totter of taunts.
Cool. So who gets the Beyonce tickets?
Jake really pissed me off, and I want to help you take him down.
Well, that's an intriguing proposition. You certainly could be useful.
Thank you.
To Jake! I gotcha, Peralta. You're not fooling anyone.
Why does everyone think that's where a camera would be?
Because the cleavage cloaks the camera with its curves. That'll be all, spy. Sorry, I said cleavage.
Watching him work is amazing. I have to get video.
Santiago, please. Hold the phone horizontal to get more flies in frame.
All right, guys. This fanboy stuff is a little much.
The only thing that's a little much around here are your scrawled-on eyebrows. Yeesh.
I just talked to the manager at the hotel where the handoff was happening. He said Debbie's room was empty, and there's no sign of Rosa or Jay. Is there anything in those diaries that can help us find them?
Debbie mentions her mom a bunch, and one of the ones I read seems like she tells her everything.
Oh, that's a good lead.
It is a good lead, isn't it? Did you hear that, speed freaks?
Let's find out all we can about the mom.
I'll start reading right away because slow and steady wins.
Her mother's name is Margaret Jean Fogel.
She lives in Bensonhurst.
She drives a maroon Lexus.
Vanity plates, Derek's mom.
She's been married 3 times.
To Horace Mills.
Then Frank Yelter.
And then James Fogel.
She goes grocery shopping on Tuesdays.
Water aerobics on Wednesdays.
Book club on Fridays.
She drinks too much wine.
Always a Pinot Grigio.
Always from Napa.
The race. Slow and steady wins the race.
Santiago, the precinct's been saved. Why are you so glum?
Because our mentorship is over. I blew it all in one day.
Yeah, it's volume 1 of our mentorship.
There's more volumes.
Of course, you think I could fit it all in one binder?
Okay, good.
You don't seem very excited.
Oh, I was just adhering to Section 7, page 145, no emotional displays in the workplace.
Excellent. I taught you well.
I'll tell you now, it's very unlikely there are any traces of blood in here.
Well, according to my timeline, this is the only place the murder could have happened.
Sorry, Rosa. Looks like your timeline's wrong because the flies don't lie. You can use that if you want.
Oh, he's not going to use a cheeky slogan. He's a man of science.
I like it. The flies don't lie.
Okay, Dr. Yi, exactly how accurate is this technology?
Diaz, how dare you question the man? Dr. Yi has spent millions of dollars developing and researching these flies.
It's fine. Would you all like to see what happens when they actually sense blood?
Yeah.
Will you hold this, Allie? I'm sorry, Detective Diaz. I know it's upsetting when a hunch doesn't pan out.
Well, it's over. The flies have it. Keep your eyes on the flies. Flies don't lie. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that was Santiago's. Damn it.
You wanted to see me, Captain?
Yes, the DA wanted me to personally thank you for your work on the J Street drug bust.
That's why we do this, sir.
For praise? There's a community outreach program that's very important to me. I was wondering if you'd like to head it up.
Absolutely, sir. I won't just head it up. I will head and shoulders it up. I will dive in, swim around it, and just be altogether good with it.
Be more articulate when you speak to the children.
Yes, sir. I will make better mouth. So, sir, popcorn setting. Always too short. Am I right?
I'm sorry?
On our microwave. We have the same microwave.
Oh, I didn't buy it. It came with the house.
Hummus. Thoughts?
I have no thoughts about hummus. If you'll excuse me.
Yeah?
Blink twice if you'd like me to mercy kill you.
I thought I had done enough recon, but clearly I've only scratched the surface. If I'm gonna bond with him, I have to massively violate his privacy.
We have a black president. Why can't black people sell drugs?
I'm so confused.
Black people can sell drugs. Black
people can sell drugs. Black people can sell drugs. Black people can sell drugs. Black people can sell drugs. Black people can sell drugs.
I solved the case. The flies actually came in handy. These have been genetically engineered to detect blood, and there's a whole swarm of them at your apartment right now with Dr. Ronald Yi. The flies don't lie. He confessed immediately.
How about that? Dr. Yi and his flies saved the day after all.
No, I did.
Should we call Yi and tell him the good news?
It would probably make him feel so much better.
What is going on?
He did seem so sad.
So sad.
He should be sad. He's a fraud.
Shh, it's ringing.